Welcome to episode 7 of the Masthead with Marie Claire. In our last episode, we were worrying about who's the chicest of them all. Is it the French or the American? And in that case, we were looking at beauty. But in this episode, we're going to be looking at fashion, and we're matching American designer Dury with the ultra-cool couple from E2, the French designers. So stay tuned for that. Our beauty department will also be talking to us about how they road test the various beauty products that we put in the magazine. I'll have a fashion must-have for you. And I'll be talking to our executive editor, Lucy Kalin, about what makes a good piece. How do you know when a piece comes in that it's going to work? How do you know a piece needs editing? And you'll see what happens when we have a piece we just do not know how to fix. Stay tuned for the fashion must-have, but first, let's go on to the Fashion Smackdown.
Today we're doing the photo shoot which goes along with big Smackdown story, which is the US versus French, sort of who has the best style.
The old notions being that American design tends to be very clean, simple.
American is always about easygoing, feel comfortable.
Whereas French design tend to be more feminine.
Restrained a little bit, formal.
I just don't think that exists now.
Those differences now are less and less important.
And now everybody in all Europe is wearing jeans and t-shirts. So everything is mixed now.
Everything's going global.
So wait a minute, these are the challenges that we gave them. So what's this challenge, Day?
I think this is the quintessential look.
Okay, quintessential, you say American, I say French. Quintessential French, all right. What's this, cocktails?
Yes, evening.
Okay, I love this. This is fantastic.
From the American woman, she's always looking for that sort of Frenchness that you just can't pin down. And there's a sort of relaxed sort of feel to a French woman's beauty.
The French designer E2, we called our counterparts in Paris at French Marie Claire. The fashion director there, she thinks they're just, the most amazing thing that's happening in Paris right now.
When we started E2, we were thinking about find a new way in fashion. What is different? What is the next thing? And the next thing is E2. That's it.
French women always really, I think, admire how well put together an American woman looks. I mean, she looks confident.
This is also from Dury. It's Mage with the major pants, skinny.
Dury has just become extremely successful in the last few years.
My personal aesthetic would be just deceptively simple. When a woman puts it on, I don't want it to feel overworked at all. It should be very simple, easy to wear, but the actual construction of the garment is not as simple.
There is a bit of a crossover between the two. I think there are definite differences there, but at the same time, there's something to take from both sides.
I just don't understand why this piece can't work.
Sometimes you have to kill stories. I mean, you try to keep it to a minimum, but, if they're not good enough, they're not going to run. Well, this is bullshit. I mean, we can't run this. This is it's just facile and silly, and I just don't think it's what we're about. It could just be that the writing's not good enough. It's not coming up off the page. Or it could be we're just not feeling it anymore.
Is there anything we can do to save it? I mean, why is it that we can, there just aren't enough good writers around? I mean, we've got that fantastic piece by Alison Glock.
That came off great, and I'm thrilled about it. What's so great about working with really good writers is you kind of know it's going to be good. Like when I got the piece from Alison Glock about her marriage, from the first sentence, you're in really great hands. It was really just that rare thing, like trying to catch lightning in a bottle. It was honesty and truth, and it just came right out, and it's like heaven, don't touch a comma. But this is like touch every comma and everything in between. It's just garbage.
Well, maybe if we took all the commas out and let it run as a sort of stream of consciousness.
It doesn't add up to anything, and it's not smart, and, it's just, yeah. It's the right decision.
All right, what's the next one?
Road testing is really important because, first of all, there's a certain core integrity to road testing, so that rather than just recommending products or discussing them with the reader willy-nilly, we really have been there and tested them and make sure that we love them before we're going to go there.
So we do legitimately try a vast majority of the products we get in. However, there is an initial editing process. If, for instance, once a year, Dove takes beauty editors on a press trip. We usually go somewhere fairly exotic. But last November, I was in the Dominican Republic, and they launched 2 products. One product that I feel like is particularly novel and does merit some explanation is their Skin Vitalizer, and they're calling it Your New Best Friend. Now, do with that as you may. This
isn't the one that buzzes, is it?
Yeah. And despite what you may, it is meant for this region from the neck up.
Hysterical.
And you just wet this under the water, running water, put it on the face, and then wash. The vibrating action's quite nice. You can take it, give yourself a little neck massage at the end of the day. Just like the staffers, our friends and family are more than willing to try products themselves, and they take it pretty seriously. The other really great product that they showed us is their new cream oil body wash. This is when you...
So it's very luxurious.
It's very luxurious. It smells delicious. It smells more like something that you might get rubbed down with in a spa. We can't try absolutely everything that comes in, but the products that are notable for one reason or another.
By the time a product ends up in the magazine, you can be pretty sure that the girls have had a lot of fun with
it. Well, I promised you a fashion must-have, and here they are, these magnificent shoes from Christian Dior, which they're new and they've just got that fantastic, just from the tannery leather smell to them. But it's this detail on the heel that I really love, and it reminds me of one of those wooden dolls that you used to draw in art class. They're absolutely beautiful, and of course they're expensive. They're a little north of $500, and you can't even walk to work to save the bus fare to buy them with, but they're just kind of nice. Now, in our next episode of Marie Claire the Masthead, I'll be taking you behind the scenes of a New York fashion show to show you how insane it really can be. And, of course, we'll be previewing our May magazine, which is the hair issue. Fantastic tips on hair, what to do with the hair you have, what to do with the hair you want to have, how to get rid of hair you don't want. You name it, we've got it in the issue, and we'll be telling you all about how to handle it. So until then, we'll look forward to seeing you again. Goodbye.